The jungle whispers, the desert breathes, the world hides monsters that don't roar, they hiss. Some crawl beneath your bed, some strike before you even see them. Venom doesn't shout, it waits, and when it touches your blood, everything changes. These are not myths, not legends. These are real stories, true encounters, people who looked into the eyes of death and didn't live to tell it. Welcome to Venomous World.
The King Cobra incident in India. The forest was silent that morning, only the echo of birds and the faint hum of life hidden in the green. Arun walked slowly, camera in hand, chasing the dream of every wildlife photographer to capture the king cobra in its wild majesty. He had done this many times before. He knew snakes, he respected them, but that day something was different. He found it coiled under a fallen log, long as a nightmare, hood spread like a crown of death. The creature didn't move. Arun did, one step closer, then another. A mistake. In a blur, the king rose, hissed, and struck twice. So fast, it almost looked unreal. The poison began its cruel work. His vision blurred. He fell before help could reach him. The jungle swallowed his last breath. And in that deep Indian forest, the king ruled again, untouchable, unforgiving.
2. The Black Mamba tragedy in South Africa. The sun was brutal that day, the kind of heat that makes the ground shimmer. Peter, a farmer from Limpopo, was clearing brush near his fence. He didn't see it at first. The black mamba, long, thin, silent. It moved like smoke. He swung his machete to cut weeds, and that single vibration woke the serpent. It came out fast, too fast. It struck him twice on the leg before he could even curse. The pain came later. At first, he just felt dizzy. Then the paralysis. His hands went cold. His breath vanished. The venom of a black mamba is merciless. It shuts you down piece by piece, like someone turning off switches inside your body. His friends tried. Tourniquet, water, a frantic drive through the dust roads. But by the time they reached the clinic, he was gone. The snake was still there, waiting in the tall grass. That's how the mamba survives. Cold, perfect, unforgiving.
3. The reticulated python attack in Indonesia. The story of Akbar still haunts the villagers of Sulawesi. A hard-working man, a simple man. He went to his plantation as usual, didn't come back. The village searched through the night, calling his name, holding flashlights in trembling hands. Then they found it, a reticulated python, massive, thick as a barrel, its belly swollen, unnaturally round. The men didn't speak. They knew. They cut it open. What they saw inside froze them all. Akbar, entire, still clothed, no blood, no struggle, just silence. The python had swallowed him whole. The image spread across the world, a man consumed by a creature older than fear itself. Nature didn't care about reason that night. The jungle only follows one law: eat or be eaten.
4. The inland taipan bite, Australia's most venomous snake. Australia doesn't forgive arrogance. Ben, a reptile handler, thought he knew better. He had handled cobras, vipers, even rattlesnakes before. But that day, he wanted to show the crowd something special. The inland taipan, the fiercest snake alive. It moved like lightning. 1 second it was coiled, the next it struck. A tiny puncture on his finger, barely noticeable. He laughed it off.
Then the symptoms started. Head spinning, muscles locking, words fading. The venom of a taipan can kill 100 men, and it was already inside him. Paramedics arrived. Anti-venom saved him, but just barely. He spent weeks recovering. His pride never did. The taipan doesn't roar, it whispers death.
5. The rattlesnake encounter in the United States. Michael thought it was over. The rattlesnake's head was gone, lying still in the dirt. He felt proud, even brave. He bent down to pick it up. Then it bit him. The severed head, still alive in death. The fangs pierced deep into his hand. Venom flooded in. He screamed. His wife froze, watching the impossible unfold. The venom spread fast, burning through his veins. The ambulance came, 26 vials of anti-venom. He survived, barely, but that day changed him. He learned that snakes don't need a heartbeat to kill. Reflexes linger. Nature doesn't play by human rules. That rattlesnake's head, it reminded everyone that even death doesn't stop a strike.
6. The Cobra in the Bed, Thailand's Midnight Horror. It was midnight. Samchai woke to a soft movement beside her. The air felt strange, still, heavy. She turned on the light and froze. A cobra curled beside her pillow, breathing slow, watching. Its hood rose when she screamed. The bite came fast, sharp, cold. Her husband rushed her to the hospital, his hands shaking the whole drive. She lived, but barely. Her arm never healed right. The village talked about it for months. Snakes entering homes during the floods, seeking warmth, seeking shelter. The line between their world and ours, thinner than we think.
7. The green mamba on a flight. Imagine this, a small plane, 30 minutes into the air. Passengers laughing, chatting, unaware. Then someone screams. A green mamba slithers from under a seat. Panic, chaos. The pilot tries to stay calm, but the air feels like fear. One man grabs a jacket, tries to trap it. The snake strikes. Once, twice, the man collapses. The pilot lands the plane in emergency mode. Too late, the venom had already taken hold. The passenger never made it. The green mamba disappeared into the cargo hold. They found it hours later, coiled near the engine. No one ever forgot that flight. Death doesn't always come from the sky. Sometimes it's hiding under your feet.
8. The Krait attack in Myanmar. Night. Quiet. A man sleeping under a mosquito net. A blue krait moves silently across the floor, cold and patient. It finds warmth beside his body. It bites once. No pain, no sound, just a faint twitch. The man never wakes. Morning comes. His wife shakes him gently. He doesn't move. The doctor says he never felt a thing. The venom numbs the nerves, stops the breath, freezes the heart. The blue krait doesn't chase. It waits. And when it strikes, it leaves no drama, no fight. Only silence. That's its weapon. Stealth, perfection, death in peace.
9. The Bushmaster encounter in the Amazon. The jungle hides many things. The explorers knew that. Still, they walked deeper, sweat dripping, boots sinking in mud. Then it happened. A hiss, a flash of brown. The Bushmaster, huge, coiled and ready. One man stepped on it by accident. The snake didn't forgive.
It struck twice. The venom worked fast. His leg turned black. He collapsed before they could call for help. They carried him through the thick vines, shouting into their radios, but the jungle swallowed the signal. He was gone within an hour. The others never forgot. The Bushmaster doesn't chase. It waits in the dark, breathing slow, ancient as the earth itself.
10. The Desert Viper Attack in Saudi Arabia. Heat waves danced over the desert sand. Khalid worked alone by a pipeline, unaware of the danger coiled inches away. The horned viper blended perfectly with the dunes. One step too close, the strike, lightning fast. He felt the bite before he saw the snake. Then the burning, the blood. Hours passed before his team found him, his skin pale, his legs swollen beyond recognition. He lived, but the venom took his leg. The doctors said he was lucky. But out there, luck doesn't mean much. In the desert, even the sand can kill you.
They move without sound. They kill without mercy. And when they vanish back into the wild, they leave only fear behind. Every story you heard tonight is a reminder. Nature doesn't forgive curiosity. It only punishes carelessness. Respect the wild. Fear what hides in silence. Because somewhere out there, under a rock, in a shadow, or beneath your feet, something still waits to strike. This is Venomous World. Subscribe if you dare. And remember, the deadliest creatures are often the quietest ones.